We gotta silence the noise. So this is new to me, and this is a new channel. So I want to start off by making a couple promises to my viewers. I promise you to do my best to never ill-advise you, no matter where I am with my ego. I promise to do my best to operate morally and just. I won't feed you narratives. Instead, I'll give you information and challenge you to think for yourself. Because when we silence the noise, I give you back your power. A lot of people don't notice it, but noise is a weapon designed to overwhelm your critical thinking skills and cloud your judgment. See me, I match chaos with stillness. I pair honesty with silence. They pair narrative with performance. See, my words are so powerful, they don't need to be paired with a performance. A lot of you have been ill-advised by the people you trust, the people you consider leaders. These people are sick. Their ego is sick. Their body is sick. They not only mistreat you, they mistreat themselves. I want to teach you about something called DARVO, D-A-R-V-O. This is a well-documented psychological pattern. People who think they're bullies tend to use this. It stands for deny, attack, reverse, victim, offender. What this person does is they deny or minimize their own aggression. They attack the person who stood up to them, and then they reverse the roles, casting themselves as the victim and the other person as the aggressor. You might be asking what drives this, right? You got a fragile ego. They genuinely can't reconcile with being the bad guy, so their mind rewrites the story. Narcissistic injury, right? Being stood up to can feel like a devastating attack to certain people. So if you stand up to somebody, they can feel like you attacked them because of their narcissism. Also a lack of self-awareness. Some bullies truly don't see their own behavior as aggression. Some people truly just don't see it. Finally, a manipulation tactic, right? Some people do it deliberately to gain sympathy and turn the others against the defender. But here's the tell, right? This is how we know that's happening. They never acknowledge what they did first. The story always starts with retaliation, never the original provocation. And this can be frustrating to you, to everybody who is a victim of this, because it actually can work socially. If others only see the retaliation and not the original provocation, the bully gains sympathy and the offender looks like the aggressor. Y'all want to know something I've learned? That in this space with these men, they take maturity for weakness. Can you believe that? I'm one of the youngest men in this space, and I'm often the most mature man in the vicinity by miles. You know how maturity can look like weakness to those with big egos who lack intelligence? Because it often involves staying calm instead of escalating. So somebody who lacks awareness, intelligence, has a big ego, might mistake this for somebody that's a pushover, right? Another reason is showing patience and empathy, right? Mistaken for being easily manipulated. Not retaliating gets mistaken for fear. Going deeper to genuinely understand something holistically, never wanting to mischaracterize somebody's position. To them, it's over pursuit. Somebody throws an ad hominem attack. You're curious of why they did that. Why do you feel that way? You don't yell, you don't scream. You're confident, you're silent. That confuses somebody who isn't that intelligent and has a big ego. People who operate from ego, insecurity, aggression, they often interpret this restraint as inability. If someone hasn't ever seen genuine self-control, they assume the calm person just simply can't fight back. But here's the irony, right? Maturity actually requires more strength than reactivity. Excuse me for my words, but I think that these old niggas think that the respect that they earned from the streets or from the people around them, they can cash it with us. But check this out. You don't have any stripes with me. You try to swipe that shit, it's going to decline here. You want respect as an OG, an old head? You need to work harder. And I'm sympathetic to you because whoever taught you how to be a man, they misguided you. And now you're left here with all of the work that you put in and it's worth nothing. Ladies and my other fellow men, gone are the days where you feel you have to respect a man who isn't respectful. Gone are the days where you feel like you have to work with a man who isn't willing to work with you or meet you where you are. These are the men that want to force you to listen to them. They want to force you under their control. They want to force you to follow them, force you to submit to their leadership, right? Why do they want to force this? Because they lack the intelligence, the elegance, the charisma to get you to want to follow them. But guess what? That just says you're a bad leader. You see, I'm from Philadelphia. To be my old head, you gotta do something. You gotta have something I don't. I gotta be able to learn from you when it's not even your intention to teach. And guess what? You don't gotta tell me to respect you. You don't gotta tell me to view you as a leader. Leaders are anointed. You don't pick yourself, nigga. When I used to sell phones, I had a manager where one day I was doing pretty bad. Whatever progress report I got was saying that I wasn't doing so well. So my manager pulled me to the side and he showed me my report and he asked me a question. He said, what can I do to help you get where you need to be? Is there something that I can do better for you to be better? Until this day, that sticks with me. That's real leadership. It's a couple of men that I have the utmost respect for, and I haven't even known them that long. But it's something about them that makes you want to follow. Their composure, their maturity, the knowledge they have. And I may leave a few people out, but these are a couple people that come to mind. DJ Hamp, if you ever had an opportunity, go check out his show. The way that he leads his panel is a masterpiece. Another one, to me, is Big Aaron. I'm always impressed by how much knowledge he has. When I'm around, he may not know it, but I'm listening. I'm trying to learn. I'm taking certain words that he says and I'm looking them up. It makes me curious about these individuals. Where did you go to school? Did you go to school? Where did you learn to be this way? How long have you been this way? Right? Now, these other men who want to force you to listen to them and follow them, they're giving you nothing to follow. They aren't the example that you want to be. They're loud. They're emotional. They're reactive. They can't control themselves. They're immature. They hit their mid-40s and they age themselves rapidly because they poison themselves every day. They put poison into their body. They can't run a mile. Is that who we supposed to listen to? Is that who we supposed to want to be like? Nah, I don't want to be like that old nigga. So essentially, these guys like to throw rocks and hide their hands. This is actually very funny. The other night, I guess I'll call him a TenderMan, he aligned himself with nonsense. Charleston White said that he cheats on his woman, and he'll continue to cheat on his woman. And also he said that AIDS and HIV isn't real, or it's a non-factor. So when I pretty much called that nonsense, TenderMan decided to tell me no, he was spitting, right?
Nature, and his nature is to eat food and to have sex. Why you think granddad and them still go fishing without grandma? We don't care. We don't know one nigga done died of AIDS.
I said if me and you was in a relationship,
I cheat on you too. I cheat on every woman I'm with.
My question was, if I cheated on you, would it be?
I think if they pay him to be there, they got their money's worth. He made sure they got their money's worth. If you ain't know no better, you would be like, oh, this nigga spitting. Right.
What you mean if you didn't know no better, you'd say he's spitting. He was spitting.
He was spitting hard.
No, he wasn't.
So the condoms
actually he was. He's saying the shit that niggas be thinking but don't want to say because they afraid of what everybody's opinion is gonna be after they say it, like your ass.
And he also told me that guys like me are afraid to say so because we're afraid of what people will think. I don't know about you guys, but saying that a man doesn't share his true opinions because he's afraid of what others think is disrespectful. Now, after he threw this shot at me, I didn't take it personal, but I did make a point to ask him, do you cheat on your wife?
Hey, Angryman, when the last time you got some pussy, some outside pussy?
I don't have to get outside pussy. I have a wife.
Okay, all right, next.
He said, no. I said, checkmate. You don't cheat on your wife. How can you say Charleston White is spitting, right? He was talking nonsense. You're not a cheater. Also, I'm not a cheater. So I would never say that he's spitting, even though you did. That's what you align yourself with. That's your business. But then the emotions started to bubble up. And as you can guess, he began to attack me.
So mine
ain't no next. Because what you bitch ass niggas is gonna stop doing is stop acting like the moment a man marry a woman, all of a sudden he ain't with women no more. That's the goal, bitch ass nigga.
Women, and he doesn't openly, and his wife has no issue with it.
He said he don't give a fuck if she got an issue with it.
Yeah, he did say that as well.
Well, that's him, and that's what he want to do. And as a grown man, he can do what the fuck he want to do.
We got into it, exchanged words, whatever. We'll skip that part. But then the next day, I woke up feeling good. Could care less about what happened last night. It's a couple men exchanging words. But no, the TenderMan wanted to do a show about me, which is his business. But, as I said, these people will never tell people that they started it. They will only show the retaliation. So now Angryman's a victim. Now TenderMan is a victim. These young boys have no respect. He tried to teach them respect. This is the problem with the black community. He called me old. Can y'all believe he did that? Y'all don't respect your elders, and that's the problem with the black community. We don't appreciate our old people. He's a colorist. He's talking about my skin color. Can you believe just because my beard is gray?
I be trying my best to let these young niggas breathe, even though they lacking in damn near every category. I be trying to give these niggas grace. But more than anything, I be trying to teach them. I be trying my best to teach them. But these niggas are disrespectful. I mean, real disrespectful. Whenever you are having a conversation with them and they can't articulate their point well enough, or they can't present or substantiate a logical, legitimate argument because their balls haven't dropped yet, the first thing they want to do is they want to try to hurl an insult at you. And the insult that they normally hurl at you is old nigga this, old nigga that, right? And they think it's funny and they think it's cute. I had a nigga last night tell me that I look 60 years old. Do you believe that, Bino Nation? Do you believe that? So because I got a salt and pepper beard, I look 60 years old, right? So I said, okay, cool. You want to play this goofy game with me? I'm going to do the thing that I do with any of you niggas that love with me. I'm going to get intellectual on your bitch ass. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to expose all of you young niggas for what you really are and why you lacking. I'm going to show the whole world why you value youth so much. It's not because you think that that's your prime. It's because you operate like bitches. And I'm going to break it down. I'm going to show everybody the main reason why when it comes to men who gain wisdom, knowledge with age are only valued outside of the black community, because in the black community, y'all don't value men that get older. Because the truth of the matter is you don't value men at all. You don't value older men because most of you bitches never had fathers. Most of you niggas was never taught to respect and revere men that are older. Your opinion is the same opinion that your raggedy ass mammy got. And that's why you don't respect men. But it's all good because I'm going to cook the fuck out of y'all's asses today. And I hope there ain't no hard feelings, because after I cook the fuck out of you, I'm still going to be on the panel with you. I'm still going to be talking shit. And I'm still going to be showing everybody and proving to everybody who the fuck I am. Because guess what? I don't give a damn how young any of you niggas is. You could have 10 lifetimes and still ain't accomplished what I've accomplished. Because at the end of the day, when you come up here in this space, you in my house, little boy. You some random ass nigga on YouTube. I'm the Angryman. And see, a lot of times I don't even go into that. I don't even flex on you niggas when it come to that shit. I try to be humble. But what's funny to me is how you little no-name, lame-ass, can't build a platform for shit, bitch-made ass niggas be trying to talk crazy to me like I ain't the man around this bitch. But we gonna get into it. Shut
your bitch ass up, old nigga. Shut your bitch ass up. I give a fuck how you feel, nigga. Throwing rocks and hiding your hands. All that emotional shit. Excuse my language. And then want to be upset that I'm calling you light-skinned. It's a shame. He actually got people believing this and attacking me. What if I went and I attacked everybody who attacked me because they were misled, because they believed the lie? Who would be responsible for that? I don't think he would take that responsibility. It's important to be on the right side of history. And you know, I prefer to be an intellectual, right? And I'd like to continue to be a gentleman. But they made me do this. I didn't want to do this, but I gotta put these on. I didn't want to. So check this out. If we being honest, that nigga know he can't fuck with me. That nigga saw me do 30 push-ups with no sign of fatigue. I don't think that nigga could do 20. I got these black Air Forces on, but like I said, I'm a gentleman. I'm mature. I would never want to put my hands on him. But can we all just be honest for a second? I will break that nigga the fuck up. I would break him the fuck up. This the crazy thing. I would tell him things like, yo, I'll put you in a time machine, take you back to my age, and then break you the fuck up. But that nigga not even that old. He in his mid-40s, he should still be able to get busy. And I'm thinking he's 60. You know why these niggas is mad though? You know why niggas don't like me? This is why niggas don't like me.
Hey, I like that. She's beautiful. Great share.
I've already motivated Creative.
I got one just like
Creative gonna pick up some draws for her next man.
Damn.
She gonna pick some draws up.
There go that chocolate cherry again.
Matt, but what percentage of women, since you're the women whisperer, what percentage of women do you think you have motivated since being on these panels?
I think I've motivated at least half of them.
Do y'all think he's actually motivated half of 50% of the women on panel?
Hell no.
If that's, I mean.
Well, I could say that Mont continues to inspire me to look outside of the box and don't go with the norm and listen to understand and not to react.
Yeah, I agree. Mont is cool.
I'm not going to tell y'all what Mont motivated
he
me.
bad 100.
Oh shit, I don't
To
know.
stay with the guy if he goes to jail. No, it wasn't Trey. It was not you at
Boy,
all.
you
Here you
cap.
go. No, but Mont walked me through it.
I agree. I'm not denying it. I agree.
You know why else these old niggas don't like me? Cause my beard better than theirs. I look better than them. Women respond to me better than them. Can you believe that? Wouldn't nobody put money on that nigga to beat me. Y'all know that. You know what's interesting? When I told him I would beat him the fuck up, right? I never mentioned my family. I never mentioned my friends, right? I got homies with kids who go to work every day to their jobs, take their kids to sporting events, provide for their family, who I know would move out right now if I called them. But how irresponsible of me would that be to involve them into my nonsense? You know what I think? I think I'm gonna be these old niggas leader from now on. Cause they need somebody to do it. Check this out. You don't have a choice. Today you stop smoking cigars, right? You put that poison down. You gonna start working out tonight. I need push-ups from you tonight. No liquor. The liquor's done. I better only see you drink water from now on. Tomorrow, you start therapy. We're gonna see where this emotion comes from. This emotional reactivity, where does it come from? Childhood trauma, the little boy in you, I don't know. We're gonna find it. We're gonna make you into a better man. And the people around you, the people you lead will thank me. How about this? I'm gonna take these off. And I truly hope that I really don't have to put them back on. Cause I can bully you every day. That emotion that you have for me, when I call you an old head, shit that make you scream colorism, he's being a colorist, all that type of nonsense. I can make you more emotional than that. So you did a video, I did a video. We'll leave it at that. That's your first lesson in emotional control.